Hello! So, this week we are going to install more Bling under the hood, unlike last week where the install went badly. Although I put in notes on the screen that explained that, yeah, there was a way to do it. At that point I was just fed up. Anyway. But today we're going to install a Billet Technologies piece over here and American Brothers design pieces on the shock absorber, whatever they call those, the things that hold the hood up, engine shocks. Oh yes, I'm crossing the streams. I'm doing Billet Technologies and American Brothers design in the same video. But in my defense, Billet Technologies does not make the shock covers, and American Brothers Design does not make the piece I'm going to put over here. So, let's get to it. We'll do the easier one first, which is the billet. Now let me look at this. Yes, they're expensive, but they do really fine work at Billet Technologies. And yeah, all the things I've whined about in the past, and they're charge you when you order, and then at least with PayPal, and then not ship for over a month, which by the way is technically illegal. If you charge somebody for something, you have to deliver it within 30 days. But their work is so good, you put up with it. And this is the Coolant Reservoir cover. Check it out. Now, I believe, but with the aluminum on here, it's let me set this up here. It's on very tight, and with the aluminum cover on, it's very sharp. So it hurts to squeeze it. No matter how many layers of padding I put in there, it still hurts. There. Okay. So I got the cover of the cap off. Now, this just has the one piece of sticky tape, as you can see here. We're going to peel that off. And then we're going to put this on. I shouldn't have taken the sticky tape off yet. This clamp on this hose is in my way. I need to move the clamp back. Not sure I can see how to do that real easily. If I could turn it. This was not in the installation video. Actually, I don't believe there is an installation video on this one, but in fact, there's very few videos of this being installed anywhere because it's very rare. It was out of stock at Billet Technologies for months and months. And when it finally came back in stock, I got one, ordered, and it still took months and months. I've moved it out of the way. Is it far enough out of the way? And the answer is, no, because I don't know if you see here, that clip. Now let's see. Yes, success. Then we press it down and hold it to get the double sticky tape to hold. Yeah, so that clip that you saw, I had to turn it around so that it was pointed down so that this little notch could get around it. And not only is it makes it look so much prettier, I really hated that white, that translucent plastic, but it only covers the top, so you can still see the tank. So you can still see the coolant level. So it's better looking, does not interfere with the function. Then I can put my cap back on. Which says keep tight. Oh, and looky there. When I put the cap back on, it twisted around so that the 392 is perpendicular or parallel with this. And perpendicular to the other. Okay, I am very pleased. Billet Technologies, good job. It's a very nice piece. The only problem was that little clip that I just had to flip. I had to roll it around, so it's still holding the hose on. That's not going anywhere. But instead of the clip ends pointed up, they're pointed down. So I guess whoever ends up having to change that clip someday is going to hate me because it's going to be up under there. But like I said in my last video, I probably won't own the car then anymore. So step 1 is complete. Now step 2 is American Brothers design. Check these out. The shock covers for the hood shocks that hold the hood up. Oh, that was a heavy flashlight. Okay. Now that's going to be over on the other side. I just got back from Harbor Freight where I bought a little set of pry tools that were like $1 something, $1.19, under $2 with tax. And you need this, as I'm about to show you, when we get around here, because there's a little, well first, by the way, before I begin, I have to get just need a couple of threads showing. You don't want it off, you just want it. And see, this snaps in here. You know, by the way, this is why I use so many camera angles, is because when you watch other people's videos of them doing this, you don't get to see where they actually stick the little pry tool, because their hand or something is blocking the way. So, by the way, because that's a commenter didn't like me having the multiple. So apparently there's a little notch. Oh, maybe right there. Aha. Yes. Okay, now by the way, I'm putting my shoulder up under the hood. Yes, there's a little notch there. Yeah. Because it's possible that the hood will fall. Let's find out. Slowly but surely, yes it is. So while I'm doing this, I will sit here and hold this with my shoulder. Be a lot better if my friend Brian were here to help me, but he blew his knee out and is on crutches and is basically useless as my assistant. He's still useful as a friend, but useless as an assistant. Okay, so it goes both ways. Let me slide it around here. I want the 392 going down. Oh, wait. Wait, there's more. This has to completely screw off. There we go. So that I can slide this down. By the way, I could turn this around. Here we go. Look at that. It's exactly the right length. You screw this thing back on. And turn that around. Pop that back on. Then I can turn that so that the 392 reads that way. So, A, it was a much simpler installation, but B, it went way better than last week. And I'm pretty much, until I find more bling under the hood, if they had a white cover for this, for the air intake, I'd probably get that. Oh, I'm probably not done under the hood. I need to do something about my air filter, so that'll be a coming up video. I'm probably going to go with a wet filter, a reusable filter. There's a whole bunch of videos. You'll see. So we're going to do something with the air filter. It would have been nice to have something white right there, but we all saw how that went. Not pretty. So I'm going to live without anything white right there. But if this were white, we'd have like a nice, anyway. That's it for another week of exciting work under the hood. Yeah, it was pretty boring. Next time, I'm going to do a little badging, and not, well, you'll see. So, y'all go, have a great week, and come back next week and watch me put decals and stuff and door sill guards and all sorts of other things that are all badged of one way or another, either Dodge, Chrysler, or Dr. Wigo. So, see you next time.